What's going on, honkies? It's Adam here. It's 6 o'clock at night on a Friday. Friday. I gotta get down on Friday. Where the fuck is my phone? I'm thinking, because I do that sometimes, about going to the store and getting some groceries now, and then going from there. Also using my new El Capitan here, giving her a rip. I got the old TF-V8 with the rebuildable section in it. And giving her 70 watts, not 700. 70, people. It's a decimal in there, you can see it now. And she hits pretty hard. Gotta say, it's not too shabby. Gives you a good chooch. Fuck it, good enough for me. But I'm thinking about going to the grocery store, scooping up some noms. But before we do that, let's check the flyers. Because it's Friday, which is like a flyer day. So let's pitter patter and have at her. Campers, what are you doing? What are you doing? Can I get a meow? Can I get a meow? Campers? 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 Can I get a meow? Now you're just gonna walk around in the washer, eh? Anyway, so I'm looking at the Food Basics flyer here. They got, I don't know what the fuck that is, but looks pretty good. Sirloin steaks. Got some Haterade on sale. Some prime shit. Ooh, Restaurante pizzas. Those are yummy. Some Malone. Oh yeah, some broccoli. Shopping broccoli here. What do we got here? Tomatoes and vegetables and some Pomeranian drinks. For stupid. You know, what a fucking face. So derpy. I got a weird cake thing going on down here. Focus, you fuck. Some chicken. Some... don't know. Ooh, ribs are on sale. Nice. So I figure what we can do is we can go here, pick up some stuff for today and tomorrow. Sunday we're back at work, but I wouldn't mind having some barbecuables for tomorrow night. And come back and barbecue something for tonight. Then head off to work, spend 8 hours there, come home. And tomorrow I want to No, I want to mow that lawn. Even though Dad said it's not a good idea to mow the lawn when it's super hot out, the way I see it is, this isn't lawn. This is far from grass. This is a weed bed. It'll bounce back. Fuck. It'll bounce back. This is still mowed down. Cool. Still got those stakes up. Still haven't done anything with them. Fucking city. Anyway, let's jump in Big Sexy and head off to the grocery store. Alrighty, we're down here at my two favorite stores, Food Basic and the beer store. Let's pitter patter. I tower over Corvettes. Alrighty, well here's what's for dinner. Oh, I'm kidding. We got some broccoli and mushrooms in a tin foil with some fish oil or fish sauce, a little bit of a low sodium soy sauce and some sesame seed oil. And I'm going to cook one of these steaks. So let's pitter patter. I put a little beef on the barbie. So maybe after we mow the lawn tomorrow, get this all taken care of, I'm going to grab Dad's dolly. I'm going to take everything out of the garage. Mower, well, I'll leave the mower out if I'm done mowing. Lawnmower, snowblower, mini bikes, golf clubs, everything out. Figure out what the hell's going on back there, sort through that, put that shit away, and then I'm going to use the dolly to move this big bastard over there. So we'll probably get that reorganized tomorrow after work. Maybe someday in the future. Right now my parents are busy. Had a little series of unfortunate events in the family. And they gotta go. I don't really want to talk about it. It's a little bit of a sensitive matter involving a death in the family. And I don't feel like tearing up right now. So I'll get them to come over and give me a hand and we'll cut the hole. So basically the hole is going to be cut from right here, okay, up over to this round post right here. Just this section here. And that should be wide enough. Get the snow blowers through. The riding tractor won't go through, but there's too much of a drop to even get the riding tractor back there. And I'm hoping by this winter I'll have this green snowblower sold. I'm going to put it up in Kijiji and see what I can get for it. I'll ask, I don't know, 300 bucks to give me two. Good for them. And also got to get rid of this fucking motorbike. This is a stupid move, but whatever. You live, you learn. Somebody will buy it. Somebody will mod it. Turn it into a cafe racer or bobber. Some fucking thing. Anyway, I got some food to cook. Alrighty, dinner's ready. Let's go in the house and take the vegetables out and I'll show you the final product. And there you go. It's like a stir fry with steak. It's going to be fucking fantastic. Let's go. Alrighty guys, well it's getting close to that time where I have to head out and head off to work. So, first thing I want to do is make myself a quick little lunch. Nothing much, I don't need anything. Ooh, big. But I need something. I just whipped up a couple sandwiches. I'm just waiting for the dog to come back in. And then we'll depart, get this 8 hours over with, come home. Come on, Oreo. Let's go, bud. And we'll come in. We'll probably have a snooze till about 2. Then we'll come out, mow the lawn, take everything out of the garage, move shit around, move that shelf. Should be a good fucking time. Anyway, he's coming back in now. And let's depart. I'll talk to you guys in the AM. And look at that. It's daytime. What a fucking shift. My goodness. It was boring. It was really boring. There's a lot of moths on my garage. There's a lot of moths on the garage. Oh yeah. Look at that little bastard. Just hanging out. Don't know what his battle plans are. Probably just gonna chill for the day. Who knows? Super tired. I need my bed. Just gonna wait for this thing to take a dump, and then fuck that. I'm going to. I gotta pass out. I'm spanked. All right. Well, Oreo wants to go back in, so let's have at her. But yeah, I'm super tired. So yeah. Oh, hey there, people. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I just woke up. So that lovely night shift life, eh? I fucking love it. It's great. It's great. Reminds me of the old days. This is awesome. And not this next week, but the week after, 3 to 11. So yeah, like I go in tomorrow, and it's gonna kind of suck because with the this week's an anomaly. I work. I have today off, but I work tomorrow, right? Well, normally on my schedule, I have Sundays off. So what sucks about it is you get home at 7 a.m. on Saturday, but you gotta be back there at 7 p.m. on Saturday to work 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. But because the trainer took today off for a wedding, well, he just swapped shifts. I'm supposed to be working 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. today. Instead, he swapped with the other guy who works. Oh, I'm gonna try it again with proper pronunciation. Instead, he swapped with the other guy who works tomorrow, because he has a wedding to go to. So this is the whole reason why I'm getting a little bit of a day off. So theoretically, I should be getting home at 7 a.m. tomorrow, have tomorrow off, and then I don't go back till 7 p.m. Monday night. But that's not a big deal. Or no, 11 p.m. Monday night. So instead, what happens is I go in tomorrow, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. And then I'm back in Monday at 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Tuesday 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Wednesday 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. And then I'm off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then the following week I go in from 3 to 11. That's fucking cool. That's like the old Ontario shift right there. 4 to midnight. Which means I get off work at 11 p.m. I come home and I might be able to game with some of the guys. Because like Stuffs, he's about 2 hours off, I think. 2 or 3, I can't remember now. Chutch, he's an hour off from me. So my 11 p.m. to me is 10 p.m. to him. Pretty cool. The only ones it really affects bad is well, pretty much just DK, because he's the only guy who's also off for me, and he's off by an hour as well. So my 11 p.m. is his 12 a.m. So basically I work a full week of 3 to 11. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm having myself a coffee first before we go outside and do anything. I work a full week of 3 to 11. I get the weekend off, and then I'm back in 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. So the way it works is you get 1 week that's like 50 hours, you get 1 week that's 30 hours, and then you get 2 weeks that's 40 hours. In the end, it works out. It all makes sense. But I think I'm going to really enjoy this shift, because I get 3 out of 4 weekends off. It's not too bad. Well, sorry, I shouldn't say 3 out of 4. I get 2 out of 4 weekends off. and the one time I get like a half of the weekend off. But when you get these 4 days in a row, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, it's like, holy shit. That's a 4-day weekend. I just had a 4-day weekend. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And I didn't have to go back into work until Thursday at 11 p.m. You can get a lot of shit done in that time. So, that's pretty fucking decent right there. The only time it's going to really drag balls is in the winter when there's nothing going on. But we'll figure it out. Well, I'm going to be honest, I don't really feel like going to mow the lawn, but fuck, shit's got to get done around here, so let's pitter patter. I was almost tempted to say fuck doing the lawn, we'll just get everything out of the garage and move things around, try and clean up more room. But then I realized shit's got to get done because it ain't going to do itself. So, you know what? Let's saddle up, saddle in, let it begin. Get out there and mow that fucker. First thing I got to do is wind up this hose, which I don't know if it's free over here. We'll find out. We'll just start winding. If it gets snagged, we'll go deal with it. And it's snagged. Okay. Alright. Son of a bitch. Yeah, this yard is fucking desperate for a mow job. Let's go grab the other end of the hose here. You guys know my luck. I will run it over. And that'll be a bad time. And there we go. Okay, let's crack open the door. One of these days, I need to take the slack out of this. Not exactly certain how it's done, but shouldn't be that big of a deal. So let's move things. Chances are I'm gonna need to put some air in this tire. Yup. Should look a little low, so let me get to work on moving stuff around and then we'll mow. Damn, that's got to be some kind of a record for me on that thing. I don't know if you noticed when I went over the old circle thing that was over there, where I never mowed it for many years because I was afraid of rocks. She sunk in pretty bad. And where the ruts are on the lawn from driving the truck back here, fuck, did she bounce around a lot. Whatever. That's all said and done. So, let's start taking things out of the garage and getting organized. So much more room in here without the tractor, eh? It's amazing. But let's start moving shit around. I'm gonna get working on that. I'm gonna put this down and I'll pick it up from time to time just to show you progress. Alright, let's pitter patter. Holy fuck, I'm hot. It's like 28 degrees out today and everything's cleared up back there. I'm gonna have a beer. The guy at work suggested I try this stuff, so I bought a case yesterday. That's one of the things I was thinking about doing. Gluten-free beer, eh? Made with sorghum. I guess the guy had sore gums when he made this, I don't know. Fucking down the hatch. Oh, it's really hoppy. Really hoppy. One of the common questions I get asked on the vlogs, at least a bunch of times a year, is, will the Trans Am fit in the garage? Look at how wide the garage is. And look at how wide the Trans Am is. Of course it'll fit. Of course it will. If I get everything... Back when I bought the house in 2006, because I wasn't really... Well, I was driving the Trans Am, but I was in the transition of moving and stuff, so I mainly drove my Focus. When I took over the house on August 1st, first thing I did was had Dad follow me over. I drove the Trans Am here, we popped the garage, and in she went. It was a bit of a problem at then because the previous owner used to have a wood stove back here, and for some reason he disconnected it, patched up the hole, and put the wood stove in the middle of the garage floor. So I was like, well, fuck, what am I gonna do now? So Dad's buddy wanted a wood stove for an ice shack. He came over, said, I think that'll work. It's a little bit bigger than I want, but hell, the price is right, which was free. It was a cast iron wood stove. I know a lot of you are probably saying, Adam, you're a fucking idiot. You could have sold that for some good money. It's cast iron, or at least scrapped for cast iron value. I just wanted it gone. And he had two pallets back here, kind of like what's on the side of my house, underneath all of this vegetation, where the hose and the blue box is. And then he sat his motorcycle on there. He had a Harley Davidson of some fashion. Don't know the model. Not really into bikes, but and that was sitting back here. So basically, we scrapped the pallets, got rid of the wood stove, and then I pulled the car in here. That winter, it rested in here. The winter following, it rested in here. The winter after that, it rested in here. In 2009 was the first year I left it outside because I just had too much fucking shit in here. At that time there, what did I have in here? I had like lawn mowers. I had the riding mower. No. Did I buy that back then? I can't remember when I bought that. I think it was in 2009 I bought that. I can't remember. I just had a lot of shit in here so the car wouldn't fit. So I figured, well, fuck. It shouldn't hurt to sit outside in the driveway. It's not going to get any salt because I'm not driving it in the winter. It's just sitting there. It's going to be a snowbank. Only thing it's going to do, put extra weight on the suspension. But even then, the car should be able to take a little bit of snow. Well, I guess the paint didn't appreciate it and she failed. So, but yes, the Trans Am will fit in this garage, no problem. And you do have room to walk around it too. So for like if I wanted to do a respray, a home done respray, I could do it in here. And either A, hang up tarps if I'm worried about overspray, or B, say fuck it and just spray it. You know, get some better fans for ventilation and go to town. But no, she definitely will fit in here. And with the car in here, it comes up to just about here. So just where that drawer ends, all the way to where the ass end is, just past the door here. But that means no more winter barbecuing and all that, right? But no, it definitely does fit in here. We actually had a Crown Vic in this garage back in the day when I used to, in 2007 and 8. My buddy Chuck used to do work out of here. He'd rent the garage off of me. I charged him 20 bucks a job. So if he was using the garage and my tools to do a mechanic job, he would come over, give me 20 bucks, so he always charged 20 bucks extra on the job just for the garage rental. And I used to have one of these cigarette tins. So if I wasn't home and he needed to use the garage, he had the key to unlock the butterfly here. And he would just put 20 bucks in the can. You know, honor system. And he would do the work. And every once in a while I'd come in and check it, and there'd be like 60 bucks in there, or 40 bucks, or some one time there was 120 because he had a lot of jobs. And yeah, it was pretty sweet. I was renting my garage out so that I wasn't using it, not in the summer. In the winter though, that was different. I was using it for the car storage, so I told him in the winter I can't rent it to you. But in the summer he can have at her, so he did. And it worked out great to my benefit. So I made a couple bucks on the side to buy good old beer. So, right on. Man, my backyard's looking like a Canadian Tire showroom, for freak's sakes. A lawnmower, lawn tractor, Baja, motorcycle. I did a little rip on the red bike here around the yard, but something's wrong with it. It's making this like metal on metal sound. I think the back tire's out of alignment again. Because basically this side here, the adjuster... Oh no, this one actually has the real adjusters on it. Which one has the... Is it Black Bike that I built it? Oh yeah, it is Black Bike that I made my own adjuster. And it's holding. This one here is stock, and it's not holding. But remember, that's a brand new tire on the back that we put on it. And I don't think I lined it up properly. I'll figure that out some other day. Right now I just want to drink a beer, sweep the floor in here, get more shit out of here, and start putting stuff back. So, it's fucking pitter patter. Holy shit. It's a PCI Express Sound Blaster Live, people. When did I get this? See, back in the day of computers, you never had the ability to play sound through them. All you had was the PC speaker. A lot of new kids nowadays don't even realize the struggles we had as kids as PC gaming when you're my age, because unless you had a $200 sound card like this, yes, this here was a $200 kit. You either got, well, not this one here. My first sound card was a Sound Blaster 16-bit DAC, digital audio converter. I paid $400 for mine because I bought the kit. and it came with the CD-ROM, the Creative Labs 2x CD-ROM, and sound card. I think the sound card was $300, $100 extra got you the DVD player, or you could buy the sound card for $250 and a CD-ROM for about $250. It's cheaper to buy the kit. And this is how you got the good sounds out of your gaming. It was with a Sound Blaster, or there was another one out there and back then, I can't remember. I think it was made by Gravis Ultrasound or some shit. They had a better MIDI on board than the Sound Blasters, but Sound Blasters are more compatible with everything, every game out there, because people were just programming for Creative. This was probably in the highlights of Creative's life, was Sound Blaster. Turtle Beach had a sound card out too, but it was more for pro audio, for people who develop music. That's what it was. Its intent was for. Where the Sound Blasters were like the home enthusiasts who just wanted to play video games and actually have audio that was better than blip, bloop, beep, because all we had was a piezo speaker in our computer that had one volume setting on. So if you were gaming at 2 in the morning and your parents were trying to sleep, they would hear this friggin' atrocious bow wow wow like non-stop out of your computer, fucking drive them nuts, and they'd throw like a brick through the wall and take you out. But yeah, this is a super old card. Look, it's even PCI. It's even a PCI bus. I have no use for this. I almost want to hang on to it because it's a legacy and it's kind of cool, but that's what makes you into a pack rat, so it's got to go. Nowadays, every computer has a sound card built into the motherboard, AC97 or whatever the new standard is for onboard sound. But back then, having a sound card, you were the cool kid on your block, if the kids were into PC gaming. I think I bought this back in the college days. You're probably thinking it looks like a sex toy, but I'm telling you it's not. It's an actual MP3 player. There's all your buttons on it. Headphones plug in somewhere. Where the fuck do the headphones plug in? Oh, right there. There's your headphone jack. And to put music on it, you just slid it out of here. There's your battery pack for it. Single AAA. Plug that in your computer. Load, it had a 1 gigabyte storage, no, 256 meg storage, which was huge back then. Could load a couple albums onto it. Clip it off, put a strap on it if you want to wear it off your belt, or whatever, and look at that. Fucking battery still has power in it. Jesus Murphy, that's fucking cool. Oh my god. Well, this thing has music on it. I don't think I have any way of testing that. I don't have any headphones out here. Alright, well, I got this all cleared out except for the bottom shelf of CDs. I don't give a fuck about those, so what I'm going to do is, I got this end here pretty much cleared out where I want it. I think this should slide into here, no problem. So, let's give her a try. There we go, people. There we go. Put it over here. Yup. And we still have a shelf for shit. Threw out a lot of shit. And this wire here, ignore it. This is just a reference point for Dad. I'm not going to move it because he says he needs it. And if you look straight through here, you can see the shed. I don't know why I'm hanging on to this piece of press board, but whatever. So, I don't know why this is cut out like that. I don't know, but there is a power line going through up there, so I'll have to remind Dad of that one. Because I know that's live. And that's the one that, for some reason, you turn off every breaker over here in the box, it's still live. So it's obviously connected to something. But we're going to run a new breaker, and it's going to be dedicated to the compressor. That's the battle plan anyway. So I don't know where I'm going to put my fucking tent. Can I just sit it over here? Will it fit? Sure, it fits fine for now. That's going in the back shed. A lot of this is going in the back shed. These ramps, back shed. Compressor, unboxed, back shed. I got to build a platform for it. Shouldn't be too hard. Garbage cans, I can't put them outside. Raccoons are dicks. So yeah, this is what we're up against. Still got a lot of shit. I want to hang that in the back shed. I'll wait till we have it all situated. I might build some shelves, or I might even move this shelf back there. I don't know yet. I don't know. But it holds engines and stuff really well, so that's not too shabby. Holy shit, it's the old Pontiac Trans Am stereo, people. With auto reversing cassette player. Fucking granddaddy Mac of them all right there. Look at that. 5-band equalizer. Ooh, fancy. So I guess I can start bringing shit back in and get ready for dinner. Because I'm fucking hungry. What's in here? What is in here? Oh my god, it's the floppy drive from my Toshiba. My goodness. It looks like a speaker of some fashion. CA, Cyber Acoustics. Whatever. Both of it's garbage. Pitch that out. Empty jug. Could use it for rolled oil. Bring it to the recycling center. Fuck it. Old lawnmower blade. Dead battery backup. What was I going to use this chair for? Oh, probably for exhaust for the mini bike. Okay. Well, I'm going to start bringing the snow blowers in and packing the garage back up. So I'll be right back. And there we go, people. Everything's back in here. But once all said and done, the mini bikes will be in the back shed. And at least one of the 2 snow blowers will be as well. Well, want to sell, gonna keep. Obviously, Dad gave me that one there, so I'm gonna keep that one. Dump the old Yardworks. Get rid of the mini bikes in the backyard, or back shed, which means this mower can go back further. Gives me a lot more room. And a lot of this shit you see here, like this portable canopy, that'll go in the back shed. My tent will go in the back shed. Dad's dolly's going home. I need to do a hazardous waste run. Get rid of this printer, that monitor, and all that used oil that you see under there. That's all used oil. Get rid of all that shit. That's used oil. That's used oil. That antifreeze is actually used oil. Hey, there's some fresh windshield cleaner. Cool. So, alright. I think we're basically done in here for now. So I'm going to go clean up my hands. I got a lot of garage dirt on them. We'll plate a steak. I'll come out. We'll make some dinner. Sounds like a plan. Let's do this. Alrighty. Food's on the barbecue. Good to go. You know what, guys? Remember yesterday when I talked about how my parents had to go to town because there was a death in the family and I didn't want to talk about it? At work last night I thought about that and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, basically, my aunt passed away. She lives in Fort Erie, Ontario. Yeah, and back when we were kids, we would do summer trips there. That was our vacation. Go visit my aunt and uncle in Fort Erie, and it was awesome. You know, go down there, see my aunt and uncle, and my parents loved it too because they would just get right pissed. I mean, one night, my dad drank 26 beers, and my aunt, the one who passed away, I don't know what happened. Apparently, Dad was just being himself, like how you see on camera, but when he was under the influence, he'd be himself a lot more. And you guys would have found it hilarious. Like, well, my aunt had enough, and she grabbed a bottle of Heinz ketchup and just fucking unloaded on him, like blasted him right in the head. Like, gave her a good old squeeze and just doused Dad with ketchup, you know? It was funny. It was a good time. But I just remember all the times that we used to go down there, and it was mainly a vacation for my parents because, like I said, they would get right pissed with my aunt and uncle, smoke cigarettes because they both smoked back then, and just have a good old time. And I would hang out with my cousins. Yeah. And it was a great vacation. Like, it was just always a good time to go to Fort Erie, visit family, and hang out. And we were never bored because if we got bored, my aunt always had something we could do. She was so crafty at finding things for me and my brother to do that we were never bored when there. It was awesome. And even when we got older, we would go down there and hang out. And it was great. You know? And yeah, like, it's it's hit me. Especially because I can't afford to take time off work to go down for the funeral. It's about a 5.5 hour drive there. It's on Monday. I need to work. I got bills. I can't afford to go. And that's what sucks. They didn't mention in the obituary what she passed away from, but I know she had a bout with cancer. And that's one of the reasons why I was trying to quit smoking. Trying my best. Trying to find something that would work to get me off the darts, because combusting chemicals, like combusting tobacco, not a good time. So that's why I'm on the vape now. And basically I just like it for the flavor. I don't really vape that much, to be honest with you. Like right now I'm vaping, so I'm having beers. And to be honest with you, I really want a cigar right now, but I know better. I haven't smoked anything combustible. Well, except for medical marijuana, but that's another story. But I haven't smoked any like cigarettes or tobacco, if you will, since the last time, since October, no, was it October? No, it was August something. I can't remember when my freaking anniversary date is, to be honest with you. I know it was in October, because I went to Blokes and we bought the darts, and then I bought one for Jules. So yeah, it was around October-ish. I fucking can't remember, boys. I can't remember. I can't remember when I quit smoking cigarettes. But anyway, you know, 2 years ago, I had an aunt and uncle both pass away at the same time. They were actually married. Crazy story. And then now this. And it all comes back to that damn cancer. And I think it was cancer that did it to her. Mainly because there is on the obituary a any donations, please send them to the Cancer Society. But it's like all of my memories of my aunt, even when they would come to North Bay and visit, she always had a way to entertain us if we were bored. And that's like my memories of going to Fort Erie, was to visit my aunt and see what kind of kooky things she had us to do that would keep us busy and entertained, so the adults could get pissed and have a good time. And yeah, and last summer, and I wanted to go down to visit, but that's when I got the job at the call center, and I couldn't get time off because, well, had to work, got bills. And the call center is basically a sweatshop where they pay you nothing, next to nothing, and expect you to work 52 hours a week but only get paid for 40. Yeah, so I don't even want to talk about that. Anyway, and I wanted to go down and visit them all. I was going to take the G6 at the time because it was in pretty good shape. I had all that work done on it and it was riding really good. And I was going to go down and visit my cousins and visit my aunt and all that, and I couldn't do it. And now I'm kicking myself in the ass for not taking time off. And like, they're doing the funeral on Monday. I can't go because of work. I'm not blaming work on this one here. I'm blaming... There's no one to blame. This is life. This is what it is. You know, there's no job out there where they give you bereavement leave for aunts and uncles. They apparently don't count them as family, even though my aunt is my mom's sister and my uncle is my dad's brother. Yeah, that's another thing. That's what's funny. That's why I like my cousin Jason. Him and I looked a lot alike growing up because theoretically the DNA was semi from the same pool, but not dirty like it would be in, you know, Redneck County. Just saying. So when I found out yesterday, I'm sitting at my desk and I started doing, well, I was just sitting at my desk after I got home. It's like 8:30 in the morning and I'm editing up the vlog that came up on Tuesday. Fuck it, I'm going to bed. And it's a good thing I did go to bed, because not even 15 minutes after, I got a text from my dad saying, Adam, just texting you to let you know your aunt passed away. And I was like, I got that after I woke up. Now, if I would have got that before I went to bed, I wouldn't have been able to sleep. I would have been right fucked. Because yesterday when I read that, it hit me hard. And last night when I got into the office, I knew, like, listen, I got to bring my A game. I got to just tune everything out, focus on the job, get it done. And it was not easy. It was not easy. it was also not easy to be positive on the vlogs yesterday. It was difficult. It was difficult to start that video off yesterday and keep her cool and go with it, knowing what I knew. And like, if I feel this way, like my cousins, like, I know they're devastated. I've read their Facebook posts. They're fucking blown away, like. And it sucks that you can't go down there and try and be there for them, but I don't know. Right now, I'm just going on and on and on. But I figured, you know what? I figured I would tell you guys about the good times. Because I know my cousin Richard. He watches these videos. And he's going to see this. And at least he'll know that I'm thinking of him. Holy fuck, Adam, pull yourself together, bud. Alrighty, well, dinner is done eating, or cooking, eating. No, that's going to happen soon. I'm going to bring this in the house and pitter-patter. Oh yeah, had this last night, having it again tonight. So good. Alrighty guys, well I'm going to end the video here. Tonight we plan on doing a little bit of gaming. It's Saturday right now, by the way. We're going to do a live stream on Twitch, Twitch TV/Skaven Games. I think the link's in the description. If you don't follow me on there, you probably should, because that's where we've been streaming to now. If you're one of the guys who likes to watch my video game videos, that's where you'll find me, on the Twitch TV, whenever the hell I have time to stream. So, I'm going to shut it down here, people. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, click that like button. Give me the old thumbs up. Boom, shakalaka, love the thumbs up. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.